Beneath the murky waters of Egypt's Abu Qir Bay, whispers from a forgotten world call out across the millennia. A city once alive with the footsteps of scholars and priests now lies silent, its streets walked only by the occasional curious fish. This is Thonis-Heracleion, the gateway to Egypt that vanished beneath the waves over 1,000 years ago. For centuries, it was believed to be nothing more than a myth, a fantastical tale spun by ancient historians like Herodotus and Diodorus. In the year 2000, after years of searching, marine archaeologist Franck Goddio and his team made a discovery that would shatter our understanding of the ancient world. Just 4 miles off the coast of modern-day Alexandria, beneath 30 feet of seawater and layers of sand and silt, lay the perfectly preserved remains of a once great metropolis. As divers descended into the depths, they were met with a sight that seemed to defy reality itself. Colossal statues of pharaohs and gods, temple ruins standing in silent testimony to forgotten rituals, and streets, entire networks laid out in a grid that spoke of sophisticated urban planning. But among these spectacular finds, one discovery has remained largely unexplored. In the northeastern quarter of the sunken city, near what was once the Grand Temple of Amun, lies evidence of what may have been one of the ancient world's greatest repositories of knowledge, a library that could rival even the famous Library of Alexandria. The ancient texts speak of Thonis-Heracleion as more than just a bustling port city. They describe it as a center of learning, a place where Egyptian priests guarded sacred knowledge and Greek scholars came to study the mysteries of the East. It was a crucible where the wisdom of 2 great civilizations, Egypt and Greece, melded together to create something entirely new. What secrets might still lie preserved beneath the silt? What scrolls, protected by the oxygen-free environment of the seabed, might contain knowledge thought lost forever? And what cataclysmic event caused this thriving metropolis to sink, taking its precious library with it? Founded around the 8th century BCE, Thonis-Heracleion quickly rose to prominence as Egypt's primary Mediterranean port. All ships entering Egypt were required by law to dock at its harbors, making it a bustling center of commerce and cultural exchange. During the Ptolemaic dynasty, a remarkable decree was issued that would forever change the intellectual landscape of Thonis-Heracleion. All vessels entering the port were required to surrender their books and scrolls for inspection. These texts were meticulously copied by scribes working in the library before being returned to their owners. In this way, the library's collection grew exponentially, gathering knowledge from across the known world. Archaeological evidence supports this extraordinary claim. In the northeastern quarter of the sunken city, divers have discovered the remains of what appears to be a vast complex of buildings with small chambers arranged around a central courtyard. Fragments of papyrus and wax tablets have been recovered from this area, along with writing implements and wooden storage containers, all hallmarks of an ancient library. In 2023, Goddio's team uncovered a sealed chamber beneath the ruins of the Temple of Amun. Inside, protected by hardened silt, they found bronze containers designed specifically for storing papyrus scrolls. Though the contents had deteriorated, these containers confirm what ancient texts only hinted at. Thonis-Heracleion housed a significant repository of knowledge. What makes this discovery particularly significant is the timing. The Library of Thonis-Heracleion would have existed contemporaneously with the famous Library of Alexandria, just 15 miles away. But while the Alexandrian library was primarily Hellenic, the Library of Thonis-Heracleion appears to have been more Egyptian, with an emphasis on religious and astronomical texts. Could this library have contained knowledge lost when the Library of Alexandria was destroyed? Might it have preserved ancient Egyptian wisdom that would otherwise have vanished from history? Recent analysis of the library's layout reveals something extraordinary. Its design mirrors that of the famous House of Life at Edfu, one of ancient Egypt's most sacred centers of learning. The House of Life was not merely a library, but a place where the most profound secrets of Egyptian religion and science were preserved and taught to initiates. Among the artifacts recovered are fragments of astronomical charts of astonishing precision. These charts track celestial bodies with an accuracy that should not have been possible with the technology of the time. How did the ancient Egyptians achieve such precision? Even more intriguing are the fragments of medical texts that hint at surgical procedures and treatments far beyond what was thought possible in the ancient world. References to brain surgery, ophthalmological procedures, and antibacterial compounds have been found among the recovered papyri. Perhaps most surprising is evidence of cultural exchange that went far beyond the Mediterranean. Among the artifacts are texts written in scripts that appear to be neither Egyptian nor Greek. Some scholars have tentatively identified these as early forms of scripts from as far away as India and China, suggesting the library was truly global in its reach. The city appears to have sunk in a series of cataclysmic events, beginning in the 2nd century BCE and culminating in a final collapse around the 8th century CE. Geological studies reveal evidence of liquefaction, a process where waterlogged soil turns to liquid during seismic activity. Combined with rising sea levels and the subsidence of the Nile Delta, this created a perfect storm that doomed the city. But was it merely natural disaster, or something more? Some ancient texts hint at divine retribution, suggesting the city was punished for harboring forbidden knowledge. Others speak of a deliberate attempt to destroy the library. The most recent excavations, conducted in winter 2024, uncovered a sealed vault beneath the main library complex. Unlike the rest of the city, this chamber was deliberately sealed before the catastrophic events that sank Thonis-Heracleion. Inside, protected from salt water and time, archaeologists discovered metallic discs etched with concentric circles of hieroglyphic and Greek text. These discs appear to contain astronomical calculations, mathematical formulas, and what might be star maps of regions that would not be discovered by Western astronomy until the invention of the telescope. Even more remarkable is the discovery of a mechanical device, similar to the Antikythera mechanism, but predating it by several centuries. This bronze apparatus, with its intricate gears and dials, seems designed to model planetary movements with extraordinary precision. Among the fragments recovered are references to a great gathering of minds in Thonis-Heracleion around 300 BCE. This gathering, attended by scholars from across the known world, was apparently convened to address a looming catastrophe, one that astronomical calculations predicted would threaten civilization itself. The evidence suggests that as monotheistic religions gained power, the pluralistic wisdom preserved in places like Thonis-Heracleion came to be seen as a threat. The library was not merely abandoned, but targeted, its contents scattered or destroyed, its existence erased from historical memory. And yet, despite these efforts, the truth has survived. Beneath the waters of Abu Qir Bay, protected by the very catastrophe that was meant to erase it, the library has preserved its secrets, waiting for a time when the world is ready to receive them. As we reflect on the mysteries still hidden beneath the waves, we are filled with awe and reverence. The ruins of Thonis-Heracleion stand as a testament to the impermanence of all things, a reminder that even the mightiest civilizations can be swallowed by time, or in this case, the Mediterranean waters. Yet in the face of this sobering truth, we have found hope. The knowledge preserved in the library may have been suppressed, but it was never truly lost. It waited patiently beneath the waves until the world was ready to receive its wisdom once more. The revelation of the sunken library has opened our eyes to the wonders of the ancient world and the incredible heights of knowledge our ancestors achieved. It challenges us to rethink our place in history, to see ourselves not as isolated beings, but as part of an unbroken chain stretching back to the dawn of civilization. The true legacy of Thonis-Heracleion is not the golden statues recovered from its watery grave, but the wisdom it preserved. A wisdom that speaks across millennia, reminding us of our common humanity and shared journey through the cosmos. The library may be lost, but its spirit lives on in every book, in every classroom, in every exchange of ideas. It lives in our continued quest for knowledge and our determination to build a better future. If this journey stirred your curiosity, if it made you question what you thought you knew, then welcome to the Adventures Past community. We dig through time, decode the silence, and shine light on what was left behind. So if you're ready for more forgotten truths and buried wonders, subscribe and join us on this exploration into the shadows of history. Because history isn't just what happened, it's what survived.